My name is Riflin Tinyari. I'm a student at KCA University. I'm taking Bachelor of Education Arts, English and Literature course. And today I'm going to take you through a day in my life as a university student in Kenya. During weekdays, that is from Monday to Friday, I wake up at 5:30 a.m. when I have a class that begins at 8 in the morning. I prepare myself, and by 7 a.m. I'm leaving the house, and by 8 I'm in school for my class. Usually when I wake up, I do a short prayer, pick up my phone and scroll through social media to bring myself up to speed with what is happening within our school. And sometimes, you know, our class can, as we call it, bounce. So I like to check before I prepare myself whether there is a class or not. And when there's a class, I just get out of bed, I go and draw my curtains, I make my bed. You know, as my mom says, everyone who is successful starts by making their bed. So I make sure that I have spread my bed neatly, put my pillows in place, just like the way I like them to be. And then I just go and have a shower. And I love taking a hot shower because I don't really like cold water because it will ruin my mood. So I take the shower around 10 minutes and then get out and dress up before I go and make my breakfast. After showering, I usually put on a t-shirt and the trouser that I'll be putting on for the day, and then I proceed to make the breakfast. Reason being, you know, while you're doing the breakfast, you might spill something on the cloth that you're wearing, so I just wear the t-shirt in case of such a scenario, and then afterwards I'll proceed to wear the top that I'll be spending the rest of the day with. So finished preparing myself, I've taken a shower and dressed up. What is remaining, nataka kutengeneza breakfast real quickly because it's 6:15. I have a friend who is coming over so we can head to school together. So as I prepare breakfast, maybe she will be here. So let's do this. Alright, have the mixer here. Oh, there she is. Hata amefika mapema. Karibu.
I'm ready.
I'm just preparing breakfast. Ingia, karibu. When umekuja just on time. I want to make tea.
I was planning kukula shule.
Guy, karibu. We can make something real quickly. Alafu we head out. Karibu.
Really
class haija bounce kwanza.
Bado. Uja confirm?
Sija confirm. Sijui simu yako iko on.
Tuangalie.
Angalia.
Iko still on.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. We have like,
but we have time, right?
We have time, yes. Alafu nimekuwa poa pia.
Umefanya assignments?
Tulikuwa na assignment ngapi?
2.
I think
na moja ni leo kwanza.
I think it's ready. Juu nilifanya tu and then nikaweka juu mimi nikishafika kwa nyumba mostly I do my assignments. Ndio hiyo siku isinipate eti siku
kwa ready. Mimi nikamalizie shule yake.
So basi, let's do something quickly.
Kwanza kuna nini for breakfast?
We can have unakunywa maziwa? We can have tea or coffee. Okay, tutengeneze milk and some cookies.
Okay, can I help?
Sure.
Okay.
Today I'm having milk and cookies for breakfast, but normally or on other days I like to have bread and tea for my breakfast, but today we are doing things differently, which is also okay. Fungua kidogo vile ilikuwa imefunguliwa. I usually have my breakfast alone, but since Charlene passed by today, we're having breakfast together so we can head out to school. Would you lock the door?
Okay.
Okay. mtu asingie saa hii ni mapema.
breakfast.
It's breakfast time. Juu watu kama wewe sasa unaona masaa umefika.
Aki, mimi na time tu.
You know how to time.
Yeah.
So, let's make tea. Nichukulie hiyo sufuria.
Ngekuja kwako unifungulie maziwa na meno.
Niliona kuna mimi. Huwezi kunywa. Mimi nitaikunywa tu peke yangu ukiniangalia.
Ndio kwako ukafungua na spana.
Ama utaenda kwako tu ama utaniwatch nikikunywa kama utaki. So, we're making breakfast. Since she's here, tutasaidiana. I love tea, so we're going to make tea real quickly, and then we're going to have some cookies, and then we have breakfast so that we head out because time is running. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Charlene. Hi.
Tuongeze maji.
Hizi cups naweza tu hapo.
Eka pale tu kwa meza. Chunge, juu utaweka nje. Karibu chai.
Thank you.
Class ya Friday na kwanga ya Mark Chetambe novel should have several chapters. Time.
Tunakula ka comrades kwa kesho.
6:43. I'll just finish up because I'm done. I'll just do my hair and then I changed my t-shirt.
Ama nijuko na homa?
Haikosi. It's now time to leave and this is my outfit for the day. Just to let you know, Charlene was unable to continue with me. She received a call to attend to something urgent, so she will not continue with me for the rest of the video. I am now heading to school. It is 7 a.m. in the morning. I am at the stage right now where I'll be boarding a matatu. I usually use public means of transport because it is the most affordable for me as a student. From here to school will be around 20 minutes because it's not really far. And then we'll catch up when we reach at the school gate. I am now arriving in school and heading direct to class because I only have one class today. And afterwards I'll be heading to the library to do some of my assignments, after which I'll just hang out with a friend or two in the chill spot. Then I'll have my lunch and probably that's how I'll finish the day. This is me in class. This is my classroom. Today I have only one class. The units I'm taking this semester do not have many students registered, so that's why you can see we only have a few students in today. So my class is over. I'll just go and see what I can have for lunch, and then later on I'll go to the library and finish up a few assignments. Today's lunch, I'm having rice, beef and salads. After lunch, I'm going to the library to work on the assignments. This is our library. I'm going to pick a few books that are going to help me in my research. and then I'll have a session of studying for about an hour. I am now done with my research for today. I'll just have to return my books, and then I'll be going to the chill spot to relax for 30 minutes or so, and then I'll be heading home. So this is the chill spot where most students come to relax, especially when they do not have classes. So I'll be staying here and relax a little bit, and then I'll head home afterwards. Basically, that is how a day in my life as a university student is. I do this from Monday to Friday, and weekends are a bit different because I get to clean since I don't have classes. I also attend some recreational activities, and sometimes do things like plaiting my hair and things outside campus. I did my KCSE in 2018 and joined the university in May 2019. The choice of the course that I came to pursue in 2019 was influenced by my parents. So I did the first course because I came here to do Bachelor of Commerce, and I did it between May and August. That is one semester, and in September I decided to change into the course that I'm now taking, which is Bachelor of Education, Arts, English and Literature. At first, I regretted choosing education because it has this, people have a notion that it is maybe quote unquote cheap. It's just an easy course that people go to do when they face challenges in other courses. But I think since I love English, I love literature, I have no regrets right now. The course is just fair because you have to put in effort. Literature requires you to read wide material, so the effort is there. You cannot say that a course is easy. You have to put in the effort. Something which is easy means that you are doing it with the least amount of effort. Literature, English, you have to put in effort so that you can perform. I always wanted to do journalism. The reason I love journalism is because my dream was to become a journalist. I wanted to be a news anchor while growing up, or a reporter. Anything that involved using my voice to deliver content or to speak. I actually did public speaking way back in high school, and people really appreciated my voice, and for that reason I felt that my interest was based in things speaking or voicing. I love the literature unit so much because they always bring me new materials to read. We have novels. So far, I've read over 10 novels, and they give me more exposure, the stories. I love seeing how writers put their content and how they give us their own stories and African stories, because literature, especially in Kenya, we focus on our own country's literature. We also focus on African literature, and right now even the literature in the whole world, because I remember we did South African literature, Western literature, that is the African-based literature, and we did also the African American literature. The English modules are a bit hard to grasp, but we try anyway. So I don't really dislike them, but they are more challenging to me compared to the literature modules. What I like about the university life is the fact that we have freedom to choose what to do. most of us are away from our homes, so we have the choice to, to find other interests, to focus on things that maybe we would not have focused when we were at home. And that is the most beautiful thing about university life so far for me. Dating life in campus is, I will use the term difficult, because for me, I feel like you have to balance, and it depends with who you are dating, their personality. Maybe they are putting their interests first, and also you're trying to balance between your education, maybe your hobbies. Maybe if you're doing a side hustle, especially for the final year students, you might, not find time to, check on your partner and really prioritize it at this age. Hostel life felt as if I was restricted, because of the time frames that were required to, come back in the evening, and the kind of monitoring that was happening. It was more of you are being restricted. Your every move is being governed by someone, and that is what actually happens in most of the hostels. But outside here, no one is asking you when you are coming, especially when you're staying on your own. You'll just fix your own timetable, whether you're coming late, whether you're coming early. It's all up to you. And staying outside even helps you to live alone, because you're exposing yourself to how even after school you will live, because you will not no one will ask you how you will manage your time. And it has helped me to manage my time, and to learn to live in the actual world outside. My timetable, I usually look at the timetable that I have for a particular semester, and then I just write down the time that I have my classes. And then with that timetable, I can balance the time that I will be doing content and other things on the side. The first awesome thing about me is I am an outgoing person who is also an introvert. So it means that I am outgoing and under different circumstances, not all of them, depending with the people and the environment, and also the mood and the day, and whatever is going on at that particular time. The second thing is that I burn bridges as needed. If the friends in my circle or the people who are supposed to be motivating me are not actually doing it right, or we are having difficulties in having a healthy friendship or relationship, I usually prefer that we cut that bond, and we move on to better things, because I don't like wasting time. The last thing is that I love my family. I will choose my family over friends or any other thing anytime. The best moment in school is during the culture week. There is a lot to learn. There is a lot of excitement. There is a lot of energy that is brought in. There's a lot of fashion. And I really love the mood that the culture week sets for us students. And especially during the finale of the culture week, whereby we have an event to select the those that will be representing our university, and we call them Mr. and Mrs. KCA University. Way back in first year, I used to participate in the drama club, because I wanted to see if they will nurture my public speaking talent. And since I found that they don't really, prioritize it that much, I decided to just leave it and focus on, improving that aspect on my own. Well, I'd like to focus on the journalism area, because I have a special interest in it. I'd like to possibly do a master's in that field, and also focus on creating content on YouTube and social media platforms. I like swimming, although I haven't fully learned how to swim yet. I've taken lessons previously, but they have turned out to be futile. However, I have plans to improve my swimming skills. I love chicken biryani. It's my favorite food, and a few weeks ago, I went out and with a friend of mine and we ordered it, and she asked me if I can actually make that food. So first things first, I went, learned how to make it, and I can proudly say that I know how to make it because it's my favorite food. Well, I am a lover of music and I am diverse at it. I listen to contemporary gospel music. I also love Western music, West African music to be more precise. I also love jazz. I like pop music, selected songs that is. I also love, yes, I also love country music. Outside school, I am more of an indoors kind of person, so I find myself reading novels most of the time. I also do voiceovers, and I do content writing as well as a freelancer. I love online classes more because we're doing it at your own comfort, but you will still give it your concentration. And I also love, using videos to learn. I also learn faster while watching a particular topic more than when I listen to a lecture. I will understand more when I watch a video about that topic. I have two places that I have always dreamt of visiting. The first place is Dubai, and the second place is Maldives. I wish people knew that I am a great Kiswahili voiceover artist. I'd like to say that there is less of discrimination. I'd like people to appreciate every individual as they are, because we're just different in our own way. And sometimes you meet people and they have this version of you that they have created. I wish people took each other, according to their individuality, and they really appreciated how different they are from everyone else. Generally, I like to connect with my friends through social media. Yes, by texting and calling also, but not actually going and having a physical meeting. I like when people are kind to me. That is when I feel they understand me. I don't like when someone is rude to me, something like that. Is it? They all have different versions of me. Friends and relatives. Most of my friends say that I am a strict person, and my relatives think that I'm a spoiled kid, which is not the actual thing on ground.
Okay.
I speak Kimeru, Kiswahili, and English. Yes, my role model is Julie Gishuru. She used to be a news anchor, but now she's retired. I used to love her style of reading news, and when she inspired me mostly, there was this bulletin that she was doing on Sundays, some years back. It was called, the news bulletin was dubbed the Sunday Live. And I used to listen how she delivered the news, and I felt that this is the kind of person that I would like to emulate. And maybe sometime when I reach that level, I would feel fulfilled, and I'm here to reach there. I like my school's library. Like, I love the setup and everything. I think it's my favorite place to go while I'm in school. There is a feature I love about my school, and that is our university library. I love the way it is coordinated, the way it is set up, and sometimes mostly when I'm in school, actually, if I do not have a class or any other activity within the compound, I prefer to go in the library and take a book and peruse some pages, and then later on I'll leave. I like to do schoolwork as an individual because sometimes this group work, there's some people come to joyride and they know there's some others who are going to do the work for them, so they leave the workload to those who are known to do it. And I really hate someone I know like taking credit for something that they have not done. So I mostly love individual work, and that is what works for me. However, we are given assignments and not in cards. We are given assignments mostly in groups. So I just cooperate and do them regardless of the challenges. Teaching practice came with its ups and downs. The ups being the fact that I got to actually do the practical bit of my course, and I really enjoyed it, and I got to reminisce the high school moments, and I got to interact with people who are where I used to be, and I really liked that. The downs were the fact that some students used to think that we're just the same. When I usually went to these upper classes, the Form 3 and the Form 4 classes, you find that they think that because you are maybe tiny, you're not like qualified to actually be teaching them. But I had to prove myself and deliver, because that is what I went to do there. I go home from time to time depending on the reason. Maybe I can have a call, maybe to check on my parents. I check on my mom sometimes on weekends, so I just board a matatu and go, and then spend a weekend there and come back. They rarely come to see me, so mostly I'm the one going at home, then coming back to school. Yes, there are challenges, of course, because they're just, we are in school, and also we are trying to manage a few things here and there. If you have a side hustle, you have to know how to keep it running. So it still comes with its ups and downs, like financially, and how you're supposed to reach to the level that you are aspiring. So you have to put in the effort to see how far you go with the time. What I'd like to tell someone who has just finished Form 4 and they're waiting to join university is just to be patient with everything, because when I finished, I wanted things to just happen so fast. I wanted to find myself in campus. I wanted to see me actualizing my dreams so fast, but it does not work that way. You have to go with the pace, your own pace, in fact. So if you're going to join, you have to know even how to balance your classes. There's a lot to experience, but still stay focused. How is it called? Inakwanga ya cowboys. For real, I do it. Ningefanya